Okay, good evening. So in previous class, we have seen some of the data types like float we have completed. Next one we have seen complex, and we have also seen bool data type. So today we are going to see about string data type, and also after completing this one, in previous sessions we have seen int also, int data type also. So generally these 5 data types are called as fundamental data types in Python. So after completing these 5 data types, I'm going to show you I tell you about type conversions. That means what? How to convert the one type to another type. That means what? About only these 5. After completing these type conversions, we will go for remaining data types. Okay, right. So let us see what is meant by str. Okay, so str means generally in other languages, like for example C language, there is no concept of string in. Okay, 1 minute. Right. So if we consider C language, C++, we are not having the concept of string. There we are having only the data type called as char data type. Okay. Okay. So there, if you want to take a single character, so we are going to use a data type called as char data type. So if you are coming to C++, also we are having char data type for characters, and also we are having some other data type called as wchar underscore t. This is C++. Okay, this is what C. If you are coming for Java, there is char is there for characters, and for string, if you want to take group of characters, we are having a class called as string in Java. But in C and C++, if you want to take a string, then we have to form a character array. Okay, we have to take an array of a character. So here this is called as a string, because here we are going to place a group of characters. So generally string means if you want to store a group of characters, then we have to go for a data type called as string. Okay, in other languages like C and C++, directly we are not having any data type called as string or str. There we are going to take a character array to store group of characters. In the same way, if we come for Java, so for storing the characters, we are having a data type called as char. So this is in Java. Okay, so there is a class called as string to store the strings. So now in our Python, we are having a data type called as str. Okay, we are having a data type to store a strings, that is what? Str. But here the disadvantage is we are not having any char data type in Python. We are not having any char data type. We are only having about str. But when we are going to compare C and C++, there we are having what? Only char data type. There is no string data type. Okay, in C and C++. In Java, we are having what? In Java, we are having char data type is there. There is no string data type, but there is a class in Java. Okay, in Python, okay, if you are going to Python, here we are having no char data type is not present here. Only we are having a str data type. Okay, so you have to understand before going to this data type. So now I will give the definition for what is meant by a string. So string is nothing but a group of characters, or we can also consider it as a sequence of characters. Okay, so we are not having char data type in our Python. Right, now let us see how to represent a string. So string can be represented in 3 ways. So let us see about string. Okay, so string can be represented in 3 ways. First, we can insert our string in between single quotes, or we can also use double quotes. So I will show you the examples, no problem. Otherwise, we can also have 3 triple quotes, comma, or 3 double quotes. Okay, so if you want to represent a string is nothing but a group of characters. If you want to store any group of characters or sequence of characters into some variable, that variable will act as a string data type, or we can call it as str data type. So how to store this string? Generally, if you are going to consider any number, generally what we are going to do, some x equal to 152. Here directly I am going to store, just if I call x, we are going to get what? The value 152. But If you're going to store float data type also, we are not going to assign any prefixes. But if we are going for complex data types, for example, a equal to, there we have to use what? Plus some 20j. Here additionally we are having j. Okay. In the same way for bool, we are having what? Only true or false. If you are considering true or false, here additional things are not required. But when we are coming for a string, there compulsory the string should be enclosed with single quotes. See, single quotes, or for example, we can also have with double quotes also. We can take with double quotes also. For example, okay, here it is also a string. But see, here you have to observe one thing. If you take in double quotes or if you take in single quotes, it is going to give in single quotes only. Anyway, the type, I will show you the type of, see, I want to see the type of A. 1 minute. Okay. I want to see the type of A. What is the type of A? str type. Let us see type of S. Type of S. So it is also what? str type. Now I will take a string with 3 single quotes. Okay. For example, what is the meaning of this 3 single quotes? Means if we want to take any multi-line, for example, here I want to take some other thing here, so on. So see, if I press enter here, what happens? It is going to, and there is no errors. If I print B, directly it is going to print something. Here we have to observe one thing, /n. Okay. Anyway, I will explain. First, we have to, let us discuss only about single quotes and double quotes. So if you want to take a group of characters or a sequence of characters, we have to use what? Single quotes and double quotes. So this is one example for single quotes. This is another example for double quotes. So I will discuss about triple quotes after completing these examples. Okay. So generally, if we want to take single quotes or double quotes, we can take anything to represent a string. But internally, it is going to take which representation? Single quotes representation. So I am going to recommend you to take, if you want to represent a string, better use single quotes only. So if you use double quotes also, there is no problem. Okay. So here we have to observe what are the things we have discussed now. String is nothing but a group of characters or a sequence of characters. So in our Python, we are not having a data type called as char or any data type related to character. So to represent any string, compulsory we have to enclose that string inside a single quotes, or otherwise we can also use double quotes. Okay. Now let us talk about triple quotes. Okay. So first I will show you one more thing with double quotes only. I will show you. I want to write my name. So with single quotes. So my name I want to write in multi lines. See here. If I go to multi-line, if I try to go to multi-line, it is going to give me error. So now I will try to insert my name in double quotes. For example, double quotes, SIVA. I want to write in my name in other line. So see, if I press enter, what happens? It is going to give me some error, syntax error. So if you want to read a multi-line string, that means what? Multiple lines. If you want to read the multiple line string or multi-line string, we have to go for what? 3 single quotes. Okay, open with 3 single quotes. When you open with 3 single quotes, what happens? Means if you press enter also, enter means what? Internally it will take it as a /n. Remember that already we know. Okay, if you don't know also, no problem. /n indicates next line. Okay, so now here what I'm going to take in this line, I'm going to take something. In another line I will take some other name, Hari, for example. So I want to store this string. So my string is ended. So whenever you are going to write these single quotes in starting, so we can take in multi-line also. But here if you are trying to take single quote only, if you try to enter into next line, it is going to give you a syntax error. In the same way, if you try to enter if you are trying to go to second line when we are using double quotes, here also we are going to get syntax error. But if you are going to, if you are using 3 single quotes and if you are trying to go to next line, it will not give you any error. So that if you want to take multi-line comments, better use 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes. So now see, so my single quotes, my multi-line string is completed. So I have closed with 3 single quotes. Now what happens? I am telling to my compiler that my string is completed. So by pressing enter, now you have to observe something that, so here in first line what I have taken, Siva space Rama. So here what I have done, I have pressed enter. Internally enter means /n. It will go to new line means what, /n. So here /n will be stored and it will print what, Prasad. Next here I have pressed some enter. So here what will be happen, one more /n will be stored. See here. So see, /n. What is the reason /n? Enter. If you are going for a new line, internally it has to store something. That's, it is nothing but /n. /n indicates new line. Okay. But see, you have taken with three different lines, but it has printed as what? Only in single line. You have to observe this one. Okay. Now, sir, if I want to go for double quotes, triple double quotes, see here also it is also possible. So for example, a equal to, I want to take multi-line. This is Python course. For example, I am taking, this is Python course. I want to go to the next line. So it is allowing me to go to next line. This is Python course. For example, if I go back to here, see, it is allowing me. Okay, this is Python course by, for example, I am going to take Shivaram. Okay, my multi-line comment string is completed. So I will close with 3 double quotes and I will press enter. So if I want to print a, see, again it is going to give me what, in single quotes only. See, internal representation of a string will be in single quotes only. But externally, if you want to write with double quotes or triple quotes also, we can write. So if you want to write a single line string, compulsory it has to be enclosed with single quotes or double quote, enclosed with single quotes or double quotes or triple single quotes or triple double quotes. So I will show you those. Already we have seen with, see here, already I have shown these things. That is what it can be enclosed with single quotes or double quotes. I am talking about single line string. Now here we can also take string with 3 lines also, no problem. Single line also I can take with 3 single quotes, no problem. See, we will get the output. So if I want to take with 3 double quotes also, no problem. 3 double quotes, hi, for example, it is also working, no problem. But when we are going for multi-line comment, it is compulsory to take double 3 or triple double quotes or triple single quotes only. Okay, so this is about how to read a string or how to store a string into a variable. These are the different forms. Now, sir, in my string I want to print a double quotes. Okay, what is that? In my string I want to print double quotes. That means what? I want to highlight the Python course. So Python, for example, Python course is easy. For example, this is the statement I want to print, and here I want to highlight this easy. For example, in this way I want to print the statement. So now let us try whether it is going to print or not. Let us see. Okay, this is the statement I want to read, or I want to store this string into my variable, and I will try to print. You have to observe what here, easy is enclosed with double quotes. I want to print that one also. Let us try. I will not say what happens. First I will try. Okay, so to print string, what happens, I will take double quotes. So what I have to print, Python is, or Python course is easy. For easy, what I am placing, double quotes. So in this way I am trying to print. Let us see what happens. Will it works? It will not work. Okay, so it gives you what, syntax error. That means what, if you want to print double quotes inside a string, compulsory it should not be enclosed with double quotes. So now what we have to do means, if you want to print a double quotes, that string has to be enclosed inside a single quotes. Now see, it will be possible. It is possible now. Python is easy. Now easy should be in double quotes. Now there will be no error. Is there any error? No. The reason is what, we have enclosed that string inside a single quotes. Now if you print a also, no problem. We are going to get what, Python is easy. Double quotes are also printed here. Now the concept is, sir, I want to print a single quotes. That means what, here the same thing I want to print with a single quotes. In this way I want to print. So same thing, if you try to print with what can I say, single quote inside a single quotes, it is not allowed. Okay, if you take this type of string, it is going to give a syntax error. Then what we have to do, if you want to print a single quotes inside a string, compulsory that has to be enclosed in a double quotes. If you want to print a single quotes, it has to be enclosed in double quotes. If you want to print double quotes, it has to be enclosed in single quotes. Okay, see here, for example, easy. But output will be what? Finally output will be here. You have to observe that one, double quotes only. Output also will be printed here, double quotes only. But all the cases, see here, in this case it has printed as what? Single quotes. In this case single quotes. In this case also, oh sorry, okay, here also we are going to get, 1 minute, there is the output. Okay, in all other cases we are going to get what? Only single quotes. See, output is what? Single quotes. In this line, in this line also we are going to get single quotes. Everywhere we are going to get a single quotes. But when we are trying to print a single quote inside a string, that has to be enclosed with what? Double quotes. In that case we are going to get output will be given as in double quotes. Okay, so you have to understand these concepts. Okay, right. So next, not only this concept, let us see. Okay, sir, I want to print a single quotes inside a string. Just what I have to do, I can take in triple quotes also, no problem. See, here I am going to use, okay, now here I am going to use what? Siva Rama Prasad, for example. Here I am going to take this one into single quotes. Now see, again it is going to give me what? Error. So reason is what here? So here same error what we have seen here, EOL while scanning literal. Reason is here we are having single quotes, here also we are having single quotes. So what we have to do, A equal to double quotes Shiva Rama, for example. I will take here single quotes PRASAD. So here I will end with double quotes. Now there is no problem. Okay, right. That means what? If you want to print single quotes in a string, compulsory it has to be enclosed inside a double quotes only. Okay, it may be triple double quotes or it may be normal double quotes, single double quotes. Now sir, I want to store double quotes. So what I have to use? Same thing, no problem. Same in single quotes also we can use. Okay, right. Is there any error? No error. Now next case is, sir, can I store in double quotes, 3 double quotes? Right, now you have to observe. Right, so it is taking. So observe that thing, that what you have to observe, single quotes. If you are taking, see, I will print A, we are going to get what? No problem here. Double quotes is going to be take. But let us try once again this one. Let us see what happens. Okay, right, now see, it is printed. Reason is what? Compulsory space has to be given here. Okay, here space is not given, here space has to be given. If you are not going to use space, what happens? It will consider entire thing as string only, don't know what is string and what is single quotes. Okay, now I will finalize these statements what we have discussed till now. Right, now see clearly, let us see the concept what we have discussed till now. So first one is what? First concept what we have discussed. Okay, first concept is what? Only if you want to take any string, that can be enclosed inside a single quotes or double quotes, or if you want to take, you can also take in sorry, 3 single quotes, triple single quotes. Otherwise, sorry, this is, let us take sorry, this one as 3 double quotes and enclosed with, closed with 3 double quotes. So a single line can be taken in this single line. Okay, now, so what is that? This is 1 2 3. Okay, Right now, I want to take a multi-line. Then I have to go for what? 3 single quotes, okay, or triple single quotes, or we can go for triple double quotes. Okay, this is for what? Multi-line strings. Okay, right now I will go for, now I want to print double quotes. If I want to print a double quotes, compulsory it has to be enclosed in what? It has to be enclosed in single quotes, or in triple single quotes, or in triple double quotes. If I missed anything, I will explain once again, no problem. Next, if I want to print a single quotes, then I have to print in what? Compulsory it has to be printed in double quotes. It can also be enclosed in 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes. Okay, right. This is the case. So already we have seen the example for everything. Let us show once. I think one I have missed, that is double quotes. So see, I want to print a double quotes inside a single quotes. Okay, so here I want to place double quotes. Right, there is no problem. Okay, that means what? 3 single quotes will be worked for to print single quotes or to print double quotes. Okay, so you may confuse all these statements. Let us see here. Okay, once again, lastly I'm discussing the concept. If you want to store a sequence of characters, then we have to go for a data type called as str, which is nothing but we can call generally a string. To represent a string, we have to use double quotes or single quotes, or three what we can say triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Next, if I want to take a string which contains multi-line string, which contains a multiple lines, then I have to go for 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes. If you try to take multiple lines with a 3 single quotes, if we want to take a 3 multiple line string with double quotes, general double quotes or single quotes, we are going to get an error. In the same way, so that we have to go for 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes for multi-line. Next, if I want to print a double quotes inside a string, then I have to go for single quotes or 3 triple quotes or triple double quotes. If I want to print a single quotes in my string, or if I want to store a single quotes in my string, I have to go for double quotes or triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Okay, so the same thing I will show you in our as a program, so you can observe here clearly. Now see, so I will take a equal to, so all cases I will take here. Okay, then you will get a clarity. Shiva. Okay, is it valid or not? It is valid. Okay, so here Shiva, is it valid? Yes, it is valid. So C, for example, 3 single quotes I am taking Shiva, no problem. D, for example, same, let us take double quotes Shiva. Okay, double quotes. So these are the 4 ways to store string in our single line string in our Python. Next, I want to store a multi-line, okay, multiple line. Then what happens? For example, E equal to, I will give some space here. Okay, E equal to, what I want to print? I want to take a multi-line. So if I will try to take multi-line in single quotes first. Okay, so hi, this is enter multiple line. See, you can observe the color also. Color is not changing here. You can look black color, but whatever we are writing here all looks like what? Green color. But here all strings are looks like what? Green color. But here you observe what? It is a black color. That means what? Some mistake is there here. Okay. Right. Anyway, I have taken this. So I will show you where error is going to. We are going to get an error. So I will take in a double quotes now. So hi, this is same thing. I will take this is multi-line. Okay, I will close double line. So here also see color is not changed to green. Now G I will take here. I will take what? 3 single quotes. Let us see. Hi, this is multi-line. Now see the color is not changing. It is sorry. The color is green only. That means what? It is correct. Now if I go for double quotes, okay, 3 double quotes. So hi, this is multi-line. Okay, so this is, and here also green color, no problem. That means what? These two are not possible. So I will execute this program now so that it will show clearly where error is. Okay, so let us take the program as first.py. Okay, right. Now see here directly it is showing what? End of line. So I will not execute. I will execute this program by Python. Sorry, our command prompt. So it will show clear error. First.py. So see, it is telling what? Can't. Sorry. In desktop we are having. Right. Now see. Now see what it is going to give me. In line 6, some end of line while scanning string little. That means what? It is thinking that it is end of that line. So if it is end of that line, compulsory it has to be enclosed with the single quotes. Okay. So I will go to 6th line here. This is 6th line. Let us see 1, 2, 3, 4, empty line 5. This is 6. So what happens? I will remove this line. Okay. That means what? I will place a comments. Okay. What is that? Single line comments I will place, no problem. So I have removed this one now. Now what happens? Once again I will save this one. Once again I will execute the program. Now you can observe what at line 8. What happens? The line is started at double quotes, but end of line is not closed with double quotes. So it is telling an error. So I will remove these two also. Okay. Okay, I will make this as I will not using multi-line comment. So if I use multi-line comment, you will get a confusion. So that I am using single line comment. Now I will save this program and I will execute. Will there be any error? No, because everything is fine. Okay. Right. 1 minute. Sir, how can we avoid /n in multi-line comments? Multi-line comments. Okay. Sir, is there any particular situation should we enclose in a single quotes only or a double quotes only unless we want to print something like didn't? Okay, let us see that one. For multi-line comments, can we use triple quotes? Yes. See, already we have discussed about multi-line comments in our starting, I think second session or third session. So generally, multi-line comment is not present in Python, but we can use the triple double quotes or triple single quotes as a multi-line comment. Okay, right. Now the concept is okay. Right. Okay, we will see about those things. 1 minute. C1 and Sudhakar, we will see that. Now let us complete these concepts what we have discussed. Right. What happens here? There is no errors in this one. Now next cases. I will go to next cases. That is, I want to print a double quotes in my string. So compulsory it has to be taken in what? So I want to print a double quotes. See here. If I print this one, what happens? Will we get error or not? No error. Reason is what? In a single quotes we can take double quotes, no problem. But inside a single quotes I will try to take a single quotes once again. So what happens here? See, automatically it shows what color is not going to change to green. That means what? Here there is an error. Automatically we can observe that. Okay. So if we try to execute this one, you can observe clearly. Okay, it will say clearly. Okay, invalid syntax. Okay. See here we have to observe each and every error is going to say clearly. It is saying what? Syntax error means what? This type of syntax is not known. It is not a valid syntax. Okay. So this is not a correct syntax. So that I'm going to comment it. Next. So now what I have to do? I'm going to take double quotes. So to print a single quotes. So is it a valid or not? Yes, it is valid. See, it is valid, no problem. So by color also we can say directly right? For example, L equal to, I will take 3 single quote directly. I will take, so I will take single quotes to print hi. So I will enclose close with this one. It is correct, no problem. J equal to something like, I will take double quotes, and I will take here also double quotes, no problem. Okay, right? K, 1 minute, M here, N. Now see here one more case, that is what, single quotes, and I will take double quotes. It is also one more case. Okay, here we can, okay, and last case is what, double quotes and single quotes. Double quotes, and here we can use single quotes. Okay, right? See here, anywhere did we see any black color here? No. Okay, see, is there any error? No. Now I will try to remove the spaces here. Okay, now see here what happens. Let us see. See here, it is showing what, end of line. That means what, here it is unable to understand how many single quotes we are printing here. So it thinks what, this is one single quote, this is one pair of single quotes, and again it is thinking what, this is one more pair of single quotes, so that we have to give some space. If you give some space between them, so it can understand what, it has a 3 double quotes. But if you are going to combine these all things in this way, it cannot understand what is single quote and what is 3 double quotes, triple double quotes, or single quotes. Okay, that is the case. We have to use what, space compulsory. And the case of, in these cases also same. If we take double quotes in this way, see what happens. Here also we are getting what, error. So compulsory space, it should identify. You don't know which one is double quotes, which one is 3 double quotes, triple double quotes. Here no problem. Here is there any problem to take that one? No. Reason is what, double quotes is different, triple quotes is different, triple single quotes is different. Will we get any error? Here we are, it is not possible to get an error. Reason is, here clearly 3 single quotes are seen by your interpreter. So opening with 3 single quotes and ending with 3 single quotes. In between it can observe what, it is closing double quotes, it is opening double quotes, no problem. Here also no problem. If you are not going to give any space also, it is not, there is no problem. Okay, so these are the different cases where we can see how we can store a multi-line and, okay, multi-line and single line strings. And also we have seen what, to print double quotes and to print single quotes, what we have to do, we have seen, right? Now let us take some more examples. So this is about how to store a string. Now I want to access the characters. See here, I have stored these values. I will go to here. Okay, right. Now here I want to store, I want to write, I will write one string. Okay, see the string ones. So how many characters are there? 4, 5, 9, 13, 15 characters are there totally. So here, by looking what we can observe, 4, 4, 8, 8 plus 5, how much? 12, sorry, 13. But I am telling what, 15. Reason is, this is one character. This is also one character. That those characters are nothing but what? Spaces. Space will also be considered as character. So now I will discuss about character. Sir, you told that for an for characters we are not having any type. So how to store a character? So you can also store a character by using the single quotes or double quotes. But internally the type of that one is what? Type of that one is also considered as what? String only. Here we are not having any separate character type. If you take single character, if you take group of characters, it will consider as string type only, str type only. Okay, right. Now, so okay, let us see the doubt asked by Sudhakar. 1 minute. Sudhakar asked that, sir, is there any particular situation should we enclose in a single quotes only, or no, there is no particular situation. Based on your requirement, we can do it. There is no compulsory. Only unless we want to print like, okay, didn't is there. For example, I will tell you about didn't. Didn't he want to print? I will show you. He want to print a didn't. That is what this one. For example, int. Okay, so if I print this one, what happens? Let us see. So it is going to take single, what we can say, single quotes, no problem. If you want to print a single double quotes or double quotes, there is a problem. So see what happens. No problem. It, our compiler is going to our interpreter is going to confuse between two double quotes or two single quotes or triple quotes. It will confuse in that one. If you take single quote, no problem. Okay, so that means if you want to print didn't, we can print in this way, no problem. So if I try to print, so if I try to print in a single quotes, there may be a problem. See here, see didn't. Okay, this is the case, right? What you said is, in this case we have to take compulsory single double quotes only. What happens if I unable to take a double quotes? Means it will indicates what this is, the opening single quote is this one, the opening single quote is this one, the closed single quote is this one. Then what about this one, the single quote? Okay, right, whatever you have asked is correct. In these type of cases, compulsory, if you want to print it didn't, it has to be taken inside a double quotes only. It is 100%. Okay, in these type of situations we have to use. If you want to print only double quotes, for example, in this way, if you want to print only single double quote, compulsory it has to be enclosed in single quotes here, right? So if I try to take single double quote, if I want to print a single double quote inside a double quotes, it is not possible. For example, here I will take double quotes. Now what happens? See here, color is black. That means what, here some mistake is there, some error is there. Reason is single quotes open, single quotes close. What about the single quotes? So compulsory, if you want to print single quote or double single quote, we have to go for what? Double quotes only. Okay, yes, that is correct point. Right, let us see about C1's doubt also. Abhiram, sir, how can we avoid slash n in multi-line comment? I didn't understand. Okay, we will see that one later. No problem. Because we are seeing about strings, we are not about comments. Anyway, no problem. So what we have to do here? Just to place single quotes, then automatically it will convert it into a string. Okay, right. This is about different type of strings that we can read into our variables. Now I'm going to talk about how to access the characters. Okay, how to access the characters of a string. Very important concept, because this is the concept of string is very important in Python, because there are multiple programs are there on the string. So as we are in the starting state, that means what we are discussing only about basic data types. I'm not going to discuss in detail. After completing all data types and basic Python programming concepts, I will discuss in detail about all data types, whichever is required. Okay, among them string is very important. The reason is, if you see anywhere anything like data, it will be in string format only, string type only. So 100% string is a very important data type. Okay, in real time, in real life, we are going to use, when compared to all other types, we will use only strings maximum, more time. If you want to fill an application, in that application what you are going to fill, if there is an application, 90% you will fill strings only. What is your name? String. What is your first name? String. Last name? String. Father name? String. If you are going for a date of birth, it is date type. If you are going for a phone number, it can be considered as int type, no problem. Address, string type. Male or female, string type. That means, see, if you are going to see any real-time application, generally in that we will use what? Not real-time application, these application forms. There we are going to use what? Maximum strings only. So among these 5 different type of fundamental data types, string plays major role. So we are going to focus more time, not now. I will tell the basic things of string now. After completing all data types, once again, I will discuss about str type and remaining some important data types also. Anyway, now don't worry. Here I may not cover everything. Now I will tell about brief only. After 5 or 6 or 7 sessions, I will discuss in detail about this str type. Right. Anyway, now I want to access. What is that? Accessing the characters. That means what, I am having number of characters in my string. I want to access a particular character. What to do, how to do? Okay, let us see. Accessing the characters. So we can access the characters in two ways. We are having two ways. We are having one is by using index, or okay, index, and next one by using slice operator. Okay, slice operator, or this concept is called as what, slicing. We can call it as slicing. This one is indexing. Okay, so see how to access a strings, how to access a characters in a string, by using the indexes and by using the slice operator. So let us see how to access the characters by using an index, and how to access a characters by using a slice operator. Okay, right. Now I will consider about a string, one string I will consider, and I will explain everything about that one related to our indexing. See, listen carefully. I will take a small string. I will not take a big one. I will take a equal to, for example, I am going to store Shiva. Listen carefully. So here internally how it stores, what are the indexes of this one, I will tell you. So internally what happens? So S will be there, I, V, A. So positive indexes will start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here in Python we are having negative indexes also, which starts from -1. So -1, -2, -3, -4. If you understand this concept, the concept is completed about indexes. Okay, what you have to understand, from left to right, positive indexes will be there. It starts with 0. So from starting onwards, what is the string we are having? Yes. So for us, we are going to use 0, 1, 2, 3. Whatever the number of characters we are going to have, the indexes will be given. What about negative indexing? From right to left, we are going to take what? A negative indexing. So negative indexes is going to start from -1. So it will come from right to left. So -1, -2, -3, -4. Just I will ask, and we will see again later, no problem. A of 0, just A of 0 is nothing but what? In A, the name of this one is what? A. Okay, in A, what is the 0th index? Yes. So answer is yes. Okay, don't consider, okay, anyway, capital S or small s. Right, now A of 1, what is A of 1? In A, what is 1? I. So I, and so on. This is positive index. If I go for negative index, A of -1, in A, what is -1? A. So it's going to give me A of -2, so it will give me V, and so on. Okay, in this way we are going to access the characters of a string. Okay, now sir, let us take one small example here. A of 5, sir. Now it will check for what? A, the indexes are for A is only from 0 to 3, positive indexes. Negative indexes are from what? -1 to -4. If I ask in between this range 0 to 3 or -1 to -4, it will respond, because it knows that. It knows those indexes. If you are giving any indexes which it don't know, just it will give what? Index out of range. I don't know what is whatever the index you are giving me, it is out of my range. Index out of range. That means what? Whatever the index is, I know is 0 to 3. If you give any range, for example, I have given 5. If I give, okay, 5 I have given, that means what? Out of my boundary it is. Okay, out of my range. If I, this is my range, negative range. If I give some -6, is it in my range? No, out of my range. Okay, so in this way we are going to get some errors. So let us see this concept in examples. Same, the concept will be taken, same example I will take, so you can see clearly. Right, now see, A equal to, I am going to take Shiva. So small example I will take. So whenever we are going to discuss in detail after 6 or 7 sessions, there we will see in detail. Now in brief I am going to explain. So see, I want to take what? Just I will print A. Now A of 0. So same example I have taken. What is A of 0 here? S. Okay, it has to print what? S. So S is printed. Next one, A of 1. What it has to print? I. And so on, it will print. I will go to negative indexes also. A of -1. So A of -1 means what? From right side it is going to consider. -1 is what? A. Okay, so it will print as A. So A of -3 I will take. So a of minus 3 is nothing but what? Minus 3 is I. Okay, enter. It will give me I. Now I will show you the error. Okay, a of out of bounds I will take a of 4. What it is going to give me? Index error. That is what? String index out of range. It is going to give me what? String index out of range. I will go to negative index, out of range index, that is minus, up to 4 are there. I will take 5. So again, it is going to give me what? Index out of range. Because if I take A, it know only the positive indexes from 0 to 3, and in this example 0 to 3, and negative indexes from minus 1 to minus 4. If you take any other indexes, you don't know what is that. So it will say what? It is not in my range. It is going to give you what? Out of range. Where in string, what is out of range? Index. So string index out of range. Okay. In this way, we are going to access the characters of a string by using what we can say index concept. Okay, so here we can traverse both the sides. That means what? From left to right and right to left. So here flexibility is there. So much flexibility is there by using these indexes. Okay, now this is the concept of indexing. Now I will go for slicing. It is somewhat interesting and it is lengthy concept, but now I will say in brief only. Okay, anyway, now the concept is I will take one string, that is some s equal to Shivaram. I am going to take without spaces. Okay, let us take. This is my string. What you know already, you know that already I have shown you that if you are going to take in this way S I V A R A M, in this way it is going to already, you know, indexes from 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. In this way minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6 minus 7. Already you know how to give the indexes. Now the concept is what is meant by slicing means. So operator is called, this is called as a slicing operator. That is nothing but colon. This is called as which operator? Slice operator. Slice operator. So how to use it, I will explain. Okay, colon is nothing but what? Slice operator. So now listen carefully. Now I am going to consider S of, in square brackets I have to consider, I have to use this slice operator. From where to where I want to, if I want to access sequence of characters or a single character also I can access. But here by using indexes, what if I write a of 0, it will give me what? Only single character. Okay, in the same, if I am going to access a of minus 2, it is also giving a single character. But by using the slice operator, we can take sequence of characters, or we can also take single character, no problem. Single character. Let us see how to take single character and how to take sequence of characters. Now see, in my string, what is the name? What is the string I am having? Shivaram. Okay, in that I want only Ram. Okay, just tell me from where to where Ram is there. 4 to 6. So just I will write what? 4 to 6. Don't worry. Here we will not get entire string. I will show you the reason. I will discuss after we will see this example. Okay, after seeing this example, I will tell you the reason. We will not get Ram. I will only get what? RA I will get. Okay, so see, A means what? Shivaram. Whatever I am taking here, I will give you S of 4 6. So S of 4 colon 6. See, sorry. Oh, 1 minute. So A of, I have to take A of, not S of, A of. So see what it is giving me? Only RA. But what here it is? RAM is there. What is that? RAM. 4 to 6 is it is nothing but what? RAM. That means whatever the value here we are going to give, it will not take up to that, it will take up to that value minus 1. Okay, now I will explain about this slice operator. So slice operator, first I will give you only about two things. One is begin and end. Two things I will give you. What are those? Begin and end. So if you are going to give, see in this way, let us consider 1 to 4. Here always the output will be from begin to, very important to understand, begin to n minus 1. Okay, begin to what? N minus 1. Right, this is first one. Next one, if we are going to take only begin, and if you are going to write colon, and if you are not going to anything, that means what? You are telling that from begin onwards, that means starting address, that means from 1 onwards. In this case, I will take one example, s of 1 colon. You are telling begin address, you are not going to tell last address, so that it will take until last character. Okay, until last character. Next, this is example. Okay, next, one more case I will consider. That is, if you are going to take s of, you will not take begin, and if you are going to take end directly, so as begin is not specified here, it will take from starting character to n minus 1, n minus 1 value or index. That means what? For example, s of colon 4. So what is the value up to? It will take only up to 3. From starting to 3 it will take. So you have to understand these concepts. So from, if you are going to have begin and end, it will take what? From begin to n minus 1. Next one is what? S of begin colon. We are not giving end. So it will take from begin to last one, last character, because we have not given any last index here. Next, if you are not giving any begin index, it will take from starting character of that string to n minus 1. So n minus 1. Next, we can also take s of colon, just a colon, without taking anything. Then what happens? All characters. It will take all characters of the string. So I will give you the example for this one. So see, a equal to, I am going to take Shivaram here. So I will take all the concepts. So first I will take what? A of 1 to 4. Then 1 to 4 means what it has to give me. Okay, just I will make a note here. So for your sake, SI V A R A, for example, M 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I will take only this one. So first what I have taken here, 1 to 4. 1 to 4 means what? 1 to 4 minus 1. That means what? IVA will be printed. What will be printed? IVA will be printed. See, what is the output? IVA. That means what? Begin to n minus 1. Now I will go for second case. That is what? For example, a of, I will take from 2 colon. Otherwise, I will take 4 colon. Now what happens? Starting address is 4, ending address I have not given, so that all characters of from 4 will be taken. So what is that? RAM. So from 4 means what? Here 4 is what? R. So until last character it will take. Next, if I go for another case, that is what? A first index I will not take, begin index I will not take, I will take only last index. So what it is going to give me? From starting character onwards it is going to give. That is what? Starting character to n minus 1. So already we know that. What here we have to take? Whenever we are going to take, see here, this one. This one what happens? Starting character to n minus 1. Okay. So n minus means what? 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So starting onwards, SIV will be printed. Now if I will take empty without any starting or ending, what you are going to get? Entire string. That is nothing but all the characters. Sir, just we are talking about only positive indexes. What about negative indexes? Yes. Now I will go for negative indexes. Concept is same. Every concept is same, but I am going for negative indexes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Right. Same concept I will explain. A of from where to where? Minus 1 to, for example, minus 6 I will take. Enter. What happens? It is going to give me what? Negative, empty string. Reason is, from direction is different. Direction is from where to where? Right to left. This is. Okay, this direction is different and this direction is different. So what I have to take? I have to take opposite. That is what? 1, 6. Now what happens? Observe this one. Minus 6 2 means, minus 6 is what? Minus 6 is I. Okay, and last value is what? Minus 1. Minus 1 means what? Minus 1 means what? Equal to minus 2. So minus 2 means what? Up to A only. So I will explain. See, what is the concept? Whenever we are going to give something like this one, minus 6 colon minus 1. So this is what end, this is what starting. So end value will be taken up to where? N minus 1. What is the end value I have taken here? Minus 1. So minus 1 will gives you what? Minus 2. So the result will be given from where to where? Minus 6 to minus 2. That means from here to here. That means I to A. That is the reason. Next, if I want to take, so if you take any negative index also, no problem. So but the value should be what we can say, right to left. Okay, the direction is different. If you take in this way, we are going to get empty string. Sir, okay, if you are going to take the index which is not in my string, we are going to get a string range out of index out of range. Then what about here? If I take out of index, here we are not going to get any errors. I will show you. 0 to some example 20 I have taken. Is there any index 20 with me? No. What is the last one I am having? Last one is 6. If I take 1 to 20, what happens? Let us see. So it will not go to last one. It will take until what it is having. It will not bother about remaining indexes. So I will take one more example. I will take from 9, which is not present. I will take up to 20, which is not present. What happens? It will give you empty. So in slicing, if you are giving the values which are not present also, it is going to give you what? Empty string. So if it is the index which is whichever we are going to give here, 20 and 9, those are not present. So what happens? We will get an empty string. Okay, all right. So here we can also have one concept, one additional attribute, that is we have seen only two. That those are what? Begin we have seen, and we have seen, and we are also having one more thing, that is what? Step. Okay, step means what? Means, for example, SIVA. Okay, if I ask you to print, for example, it is yes. Okay, so S of 0 to 4, for example, that means what will be the output? 0 to 3, because 4 minus 1 has to be there, because n minus 1. Now what should be printed? 0 1. To enter Shiva will be printed. Now listen carefully. First S will be printed. After what I am printing? 1. That means how many steps it has jumped? Only one step. Only one step. Again after V, what it is going to jump? How many steps? Only one. Next A, how many? One step. That means if we are not going to take any step here, by default the step is what? By default step value is 1, if you are not going to take anything. So here in this case we have not taken anything, so by default it is 1, so every value is printed. Now the concept is, if I take step, what happens? Let us see. So sir, I will take 0 colon colon 4 colon 2. So what is the step value? 2. Then what happens? From 0 it will start. Okay, but how many steps it has to jump? 2 steps. One step means it will go to I. 2 steps means it will go to V. Again one step means it will go to A. But we have to jump to what? 2 steps. Is there anything to print? No. So what will be the answer? S and V. So you have to understand about this step. Okay, I will show you. So I will take a what I can say, big one, a big string, so that you can understand clearly. S equal to Shiva Rama. I will take big string so that you will get a clarity. Prasad. Okay. Now I will take S of 0 to starting onwards. I want to take up to 8. Okay. Sorry, colon. Step is 2. Okay. This is one case. Next one is 0 8. In this way I will take. Then what is the value up to what we are going to get here? This is what? 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 8 means we will get only up to 7. So I will write this one, SIVA RAMA. This is the output if I write this one, because here by default what is the step? By default is 1, but here what I'm going to take 2. So what happens? From 0 onwards it will start. Yes, step 1 means it will go to V. Sorry, I. Second step means it will go to V, so it will print V. Next again step 2 means what? First step this one, second step R, next one M. Completed. Okay, 2 steps you have done. The first one is what? S. Next one is V. Next one is R. Next one is M. Okay, this is the case. Let us see what will be the output. S equal to I'm going to take SI, okay, SIVARAMA, PRA, SAD, for example, same thing I will take. So S of, I will take from 0 to 8. 0 to 8. So what is the answer? Shiva Rama. Okay. So there is no problem. Now I will take what? S of, I'm going to take step value. If I take step value as 1 also, it is going to give me what? Same output it is going to give me. Okay. Now I want to take step value as 2. So see what happens. What is the output we are going to get? SVRM. Okay. I think you have understood about step. Once again, one more step value I will take 8 colon, sorry, 0 colon. I will take empty. I will take empty. That means what? Empty means what? All characters it will consider 3. Now you have to understand. What you have to understand? First step is what? S. S. After that, first step, second step, third step. What it is going to print? A. Next one. First step, second step, third step. M. Next. After M, first step, second step, third step is what? R. Next one is what? First step, second step. Next one is what? A. Next one, first step is there, no other, second step and third step. So what is the answer? Samra. Okay. Let us see whether it is getting or not. What we are going to get? SAMRA. So this is about how to access a character. If you want to access a single character, for example. So what can I take? I want to take some. I want to take only yes. So 0 to 1 I will take. For example, what is the answer? Only yes. So in this way we can take single characters or the sequence of characters also, or range of characters. We can consider it as a range of characters. From one value to another value we can consider it as range. Okay. So this is about string. Anyway, we have discussed about this one. Just I will tell you one method, one function is there, that is length. Length function is there to find length of strings. Okay, remember this one. What is that? See here, you can observe 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Total 14 characters are there. So we are going to have what? Length is 14. So length is a method which is going to give you, sorry, length is a function which is going to give you length of a string. Length of a string. Okay, right. So this is about a string in brief. So we will discuss in detail about a string in next sessions. Okay.